بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. And between the two groups there will be a partition, and on Araf, the heights, there shall be people who will recognize both through their sign, and they will call out, the people of paradise, peace on you. They have not entered it, yet they hope to. Commentary. When the people of paradise will reach paradise where they belong, and the people of hell will reach hell where they belong, it is evident that the two places will be far apart from each other in all respects. But despite this being so, so many of the verses of the Holy Quran confirm that in between two places there will be points from where one could see the other and engage in an exchange of conversation. In Surah Al-Saffat mentioned there are two persons who had known each other in their mortal life, but one of them was a believer while the other a disbeliever. In the hereafter, when the believer will go to paradise and the disbeliever to hell, they will notice each other and talk. Says the verse 55. In brief, it means when the friend in paradise will look for the friend in hell, he will find him lying in the middle of it. He will curse him, commenting that he wanted him to be ruined like him, and had it not been for the grace of Allah, he too would have been found lying in hell like him. Then he would remind him of his saying to him in the mortal world that there was to be no life, no accounting, no reward, and no punishment after death. He could now see for himself what was happening in reality. Such dialogues, questions, and answers exchanged between the people of paradise and the people of hell appear not only in the verses cited above, but continue after that as well, through almost one section. As for these access points in between paradise and hell from where inmates could be seen and addressed, these would really be a different kind of punishment for the people of hell, who would find themselves being reproached from all sides. Then, as they see the blessings being enjoyed by the people of paradise, they will find themselves burning in rage for having missed those, and burning in hell they will already be. As for the people of paradise, they will have another kind of comfort when seeing the plight of those in hell. They will be more grateful for the blessings they had the good fortune of having. Then they will remember the people who mocked at them for believing, and they could nothing against them. And when they see them disgraced and punished ultimately, they would have the last laugh at their undoing. The same thing has been said in Surah Al-Mutaffifin. But on this day, those who believed will be laughing at the disbelievers. They will be on raised couches watching the denouement. Would have disbelievers not been repaid for what they used to do? Against the erring record of the people of hell, admonition will also come from the angels. Addressing them, they will say, "This is the fire that you used to belie. Then look, is this a magic, or is it that you do not see?" Similarly, it is in the first verse of the cited verses that the people of paradise will tell the people of hell that they found the promise of blessings and comforts made by their Lord absolutely true, and then they will ask them if the punishment against them, which they were warned, actually came to them or not. They will admit that they did see it. In support of this question and answer between them, some angels shall, with the will of Allah, proclaim that cursed be the unjust who used to prevent people from the path of Allah, and wish that their way too became crooked like their own, and denied the hereafter. Who are the people of Araf? As a corollary of the dialogue between those in paradise and hell, there's something else pointed to in this verse, that there will be some people who had their deliverance from hell but had not yet found entry into paradise, though they did hope that they would. These people are called the people of Araf. What is Araf? This is explained by the verses of Surah Al-Hadid. They tell us that there will be three groups of people on the day of resurrection: declared disbelievers and polytheists, who will never make it to the bridge of Surah to begin with, because they will be thrown into hell through its doors before that stage comes. 2 believers who will have the light of faith with them, and 3 hypocrites. Since they have been tailing Muslims in the physical world, they will start behind them on the same trail. When they begin walking on the bridge of Surah, the dense darkness will overtake all of them. The believers will still keep moving ahead with the help of their light of faith, while the hypocrites will call and ask them to stop and wait for them, so that they could make use of the light that they have. Thereupon a caller, for the sake of Allah, will call, Turn back, find your light there. The message given would be that the light they were seeking was the light of faith and righteous deeds, which could only be acquired at a place which they have left behind. Those who fail to acquire this light there through faith and deed shall not enjoy the benefit of that light here. In this state, a wall would be made to stand in between the hypocrites and the believers. The wall would have a gate. Beyond this gate, there will be nothing but punishment all over. I must be inside the gate. There will be believers, and the atmosphere will be filled with the mercy of Allah and the view of paradise. This is the subject of the following. The day the hypocrites, the men and the women will say to those who had believed, wait for us, let us have a share from your light. It will be said, return behind you, then seek light. So between them will be a wall with a gate in it. Inside there will be mercy all over, and outside it, the punishment face to face. In the verse quoted above, the wall which will be placed to separate the people of paradise from the people of Jahannam, hell, has been called Surah. This word is primarily used for a security wall built around a major city, usually made wide and fortified and posted where are army guards who stay in bunkers and remain vigilant against any enemies.